Now we're going to take all the information and use those steps, and we're going to try to analyze this function here and draw a graph. So the first thing we want to look at is the end behavior. So look at the end behavior. What we need to know for that really is a degree. I have 2 plus 1 plus 2, so my degree is 5, which means it's going to look like this. It is going to go in this direction because my initial, my leading coefficient is positive. So I have my end behavior. I want to find my intercepts. So let's start with my y-intercepts. That's when x is 0. So I have 0 squared times 0 minus 3 times 0 minus 1 squared, which is 0. So I have a y-intercept at 0. My x-intercepts, which are also my zeros, are at 0. I have x squared equals 0, right? At 3, because I have x minus 3 is 0. And at 1, because I have x minus 1 is 0. And this, we want to look at our multiplicities, right? So here I have a multiplicity of 2, I have a multiplicity of 1, and I have a multiplicity of 2. I want to know the domain and range. Well, it's an odd function, so both the domain and the range are the real numbers. And now what I want you to do is I want you to take all that information, I want you to try to sketch a graph and come back and see if it matches mine. So your graph should look something like this. Where is it increasing? It's increasing for negative infinity until 0. Then it's increasing again in this area. We have to find the turning point to know exactly, but somewhere between 0 and 1. So, and then it's increasing here somewhere between 1 and 3 all the way up. So it can be 2, it doesn't have to be 2. We'd have to really find our turning points to figure out. But it's also we know for sure it's increasing also, from 3 to infinity. And then in between, we need to find our turning points to know what it is, from know where it's decreasing and increasing the rest of the places. So go ahead, if you look at your calculator, I can see here, if I find my minimum point here and my minimum point here, I'll find my turning points and I'll know where the decreasing and increasing changes. I know for sure it decreases from 0 to something and 1 to something. I'm just not exactly sure where. So that's one example.